It is TGIF. Thank God it is Friday. You know what time it is? It is time for the business side of entertainment. And as always, I am your host, Kewe Akindola, and the show is brought to you right from the stables of Insights Radio, your number one finance radio station right here in the city of Lagos. I love Fridays. I don't know why. Because I know that when it's Saturday morning and I wake up, I don't have to rush. I'm not rushing anywhere. I can sleep on my bed and just enjoy myself. So I've got with me in the studio today an amazing guy. He's a producer, songwriter. He's a cute guy. Tall, dark, and handsome, now. We've got Tony Ross in the studio. Make some noise, guys, as we welcome Tony Ross.
Yeah.
Good to have you here.
How's your Friday going?
I'm sure their Friday is going good.
Because we're having fun here.
Yeah, good to have you in the studio.
Yeah.
How are you?
Pleasure. I'm fine. I'm alright.
How was it getting here? Hope it was.
Yeah, a little traffic, but
you're fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so Tony, tell us a little bit about Tony Ross. I have a question about the name first off. Tony Ross, is that your real name?
Yeah, that's my real name. I'm Tony Ross. I'm from Edo State.
Where's Ross?
Yeah, it's like my family name.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like my granddad was one of those people that worked with the white.
The people who came to colonize.
Yeah,
and all
like
of that.
Catholics.
Okay.
Yeah, so
okay.
The family just went with the name like that.
Wow, nice.
Ross.
Great name, Tony Ross. Okay, so tell us a little about yourself and what you do.
Yeah, I'm Tony Ross. I'm a music producer, songwriter, A&R, entrepreneur, everything.
Okay.
Basically. Some of my most popular jobs are St. Morgan, German juice.
Okay.
I'm taking a whole lot of
Okay.
other stuff. Yeah.
All right, great. So let's talk about production and songwriting.
Yeah.
Now, production is one thing and songwriting is another.
Yes.
So tell me a little about both.
Yeah, production is basically taking the idea of the artist and bringing it to life.
Okay.
And also just creating new sounds. And these days, the producer pretty much inspires the song.
Okay.
These days, artists just come to the studio without any song and they just want to hear beats.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they just want so the beats inspires them.
To start saying stuff.
Exactly.
And okay.
And with our guidance as a good producer,
you help them out.
Yeah, it becomes a hit song. So
Okay.
songwriting is it's pretty much interwoven. Like during most of the songs I've produced, I also co-wrote.
Okay.
One way or the other, because I might say, add this line. Why don't you say this?
Okay. Okay.
All
So
that.
you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they are pretty much like the same processes.
Okay, so what's your core really now? Are you more into the production side or the songwriting side?
Yeah, I'm more in both.
Okay, both.
Basically, yeah. I'm putting out a producer album where I feature different artists.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah,
Wow.
So I just produced the song.
Okay.
And
Different people
on
just
it.
coming.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, so the album Beatsography is
Wow.
coming soon. So
Wow, that's
yeah.
good. Okay, so how has funding been for you? Like, I know being a producer involves you having a lot of instruments. So how have you been able to get funds to do all of
Well,
that?
it's not been easy, I can't say I have like my dream studio yet.
Okay.
I really want to have banks, people that are listening should come and invest in my ideas. I really want to have like a studio where you have like two studios,
Okay.
where you have a lodge,
Okay.
you have writers, instrumentalists.
Okay.
So somebody can fly in, and when you come there, you
You have
definitely going to
everything.
have everything you want.
Okay.
From A&R, from
What's A&R?
yeah, A&R is basically the people that will tell you, okay, this is the kind of song you should sing.
Okay.
That will fit your brand.
Okay.
That will help you.
Like package and brand
exactly.
yourself.
Yeah,
Okay.
basically, and help you arrange the music and say, no, this was trending now. This is what you should do. So I pretty much do all that too.
Okay. Okay, great. So tell me, what challenges have you faced financially since you've been producing? What are your financial challenges?
Yeah, basically to put my work out there, like you know, everything you do, you have to promote. Even as a producer,
Okay.
you have to promote, because people only mess with people that are popular or people that are buzzing.
Okay.
So it's not been easy, and also, like I said, getting instruments,
Okay.
like Dream Studio, top notch.
Okay,
equipment.
has been.
Yeah, it's not been easy, but I have some, like Nigeria, we are really trying, because if you check out the from the little resources we have, what we are creating, most of the songs you hear are being made like in a room, in a small room,
Yes.
compared to America and Europe,
Okay.
where they have like real
Everything.
studios and
Okay, so from a small room they do big things.
exactly.
Okay.
So that and that's pretty.
That's basic muches.
that's-
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, great. So tell me about finance houses. You said something now that
Yeah.
if they can be a little bit more,
For real.
supportive, about what you guys do.
Yeah.
But have you ever approached a finance house before to support what you're doing?
Yes, I have. Yes,
And
I
they
have.
turned you down?
Yeah, they did. They have to see your account. I mean, if I have the money,
Why will you be coming
know,
to the bank?
Yeah, like in other countries, they see your idea and they believe, they know you're not running away. Of course,
Okay.
you are rooted here, so they will support you. I have friends in UK where they don't even like, they just have everything set up for them, and pay taxes and all that.
Okay. And they're able to pay back.
Pay back, yeah.
But don't you think it's the stereotype that we have in Nigeria? Like people, the way they see entertainers,
It's still like a joke to them, and it's, like you like.
they feel like you
Yeah,
cannot,
like what are
you're
you- go
on
and get-
serious.
Go and get a real job.
Yes, go-
Like, what are you doing?
So how do you feel about that? Have you experienced that kind of thing before?
A lot. Even in my relationship, even
What?
somebody I was dating, was like, man, I know you're good, but this is not.
This is not
It's not
the
a
right
real,
thing.
Yeah, like you should get a real job.
Get a
like,
life.
I was just laughing, like, come on. you know?
Okay.
So like, the music industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry,
Okay.
especially now that the whole world is looking at Africa.
And they're
Everybody's-
taking our beats now.
for real. This is the time. The government don't care about entertainment. Like, if you see anybody, the government don't care. They don't care. Our jobs are being stolen. We lose money to pirates and copyrights and all these things, and nobody cares.
But I hear they say musicians are happy when they take their songs and just because it makes the song trend. Like when these pirates people just start playing your song and it's everywhere when you have nothing.
Well, that was when the Alaba market was active. That was then.
Okay.
Now everything is digital, and you can be very popular and very broke in this industry. And I mean, that's worse. I'd rather not be popular at all. And, there are
Than
so
to
many people
be-
that are very popular. They can't step outside because everybody assume
they
you
have
should
money.
have money, but trust me, they are
Whoa.
not making money from it. They are
Okay.
not. And some that are even making small money, some of them, so many people will die broke. So many people will die, may be hit with the sickness or something, and they won't be able to rescue themselves. It's really
Wow.
crazy because
Okay.
there's no financial security, there's no insurances,
There's
health,
nothing.
nothing. It's just
You
like
guys,
daily bread.
Yes. But why is there not like a body that supports what you people do? Like an organization that says, okay, all the producers in Nigeria, like I heard there's something for DJs. There's a DJ ban or something. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
So why is there nothing like that for producers where you guys can come together to help yourselves?
They've tried several times to put something together, but it doesn't work. I don't know, because I mean, you can't stop the boy inside his room. That's
Okay.
that's just dreaming. He just want to get out there. So if we come together and say, no, this is what we should be doing, everybody should have
This,
the artists, when they work with you, you should have your royalties and all those stuff. Another person who is there saying, just take the beat, don't give me any
anything.
money.
Okay, so it's not.
Yeah, so it's really crazy, but we'll get there. It's from the whole country as a whole. There are some structures that
Okay.
that if they were
Put in place,
you will just
things will be
exactly, we just
will
follow
flow
yeah.
easily. Okay. So tell me, how do you package and brand Tony Ross as a business?
Yeah, it took me a long time though. I've been doing this for a while.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm still figuring it out, but I just try to be different. Like if those that know my sound,
Okay.
when they hear my sound, it's different, and I care about longevity. Like, I want to be here when I'm 50, 60, 70. I want to still be able to make my music,
Okay.
and all that. So basically, also beatography, like what I said I was doing.
With a couple of artists.
Yeah, on like working on album,
Okay.
and that too.
Okay, it's part of how you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like what Major Lazer is doing.
Okay.
You know Major Lazer.
Yeah, I do.
And Calvin Harris and Didi Khaled. What
Okay,
they
those
have
kind
done.
of things they do.
Yes.
They just make the beat and then people come and. Okay.
Exactly. So that's the route I'm taking now.
All right.
I'm still looking to go into DJing.
Okay.
Once in a while.
Later in the future.
Songwriting, of course.
Okay.
I really just love the music though, because the discouragement is more than the encouragement. For real. Yeah.
In music,
I'll
right?
tell you the truth. Yeah. So
Okay.
if you don't love it, 2 years you run, or you see some people, they just come, they have like a hit song or two, and they are done.
And they are done.
They don't want to, because it's really, really stressful.
Okay, so you need to have the passion.
For real.
It's the passion that will drive you to
For
keep
real.
at it regardless of.
Of what? Yeah. For
Okay.
real.
So I was going to ask you, when people come to you for production, because there are a lot of people in Nigeria that do not really know how to sing.
A lot.
There's that idea of I'm a singer. It's so bad that even when you watch musical competitions like Project Fame, for example, people start laughing and you wonder, how can this guy even think? Yeah. So when people come to you to do music and they're not really good, how do you address that kind of individual?
Yeah, the way I work, I ask you to send something you've done before.
Okay.
Yeah, because at this point of my career, I don't want to do just anything.
Okay.
Like even the way I work, I'm not really like opened commercially like that.
Okay.
Like where anybody can just come.
Okay.
Yeah, I really just like work, because you can be everywhere and nowhere. You can have like producing every song and yet
you're
there's
still
nothing.
okay.
So I move with strategies and.
Okay.
So basically
that's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are some of your biggest financial mistakes since you started production?
Yeah.
What mistakes have you made financially?
A couple of them.
Okay, do you want to think about that?
Yeah. For real. Yeah.
Okay, so you like to. Okay, let me give you time to think about that. So while you're still thinking, for somebody who wants to go into music production, what are the things you should like and know?
Yeah, you should love music. And
Okay.
you should listen to a variety, range, you should consume music.
Okay.
Listen to music, learn
All types,
all type of
different
music. Learn the stories and history
Okay.
about music.
Okay.
Then at least pick up an instrument.
Okay, and learn.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you play any instrument at the moment?
I actually know how to play a little bit from there, but I'm more of a drummer.
Okay, I'm more of a drummer.
Yeah, drummer,
Okay.
and this boys brigade.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I actually
Started.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, so
Okay, great. So moving on. I've asked you, okay, so what's your best form of marketing?
these days social media.
Okay, social media
Yeah.
has been your best form of marketing.
Yeah.
So social
Yeah.
media is
but
broad.
basically, my works just speaks. I was blessed enough to work with some
Top guy.
Yeah, some music that
Okay.
people can still refer to. I'm still in the process of promoting.
Okay.
Like I said, when I have a new song with Olamide and Magneto
Okay.
that I'm planning to make a video. So
Okay.
basically, social media, because everybody's on social media these days.
Okay. So that's where you're.
That's my target.
But social media is broad. So
Yeah.
there's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah,
What particular?
Twitter,
Okay.
Instagram, and Facebook.
So you use the three
Yeah, I
okay.
basically share my stuff there.
on the three platforms.
Yeah.
Okay.
And work with influencers.
Okay,
those
that
guys
can-
have a lot of followers.
Okay, that can push
yeah,
your.
yeah.
Okay.
So I'm trying to get into UK and Africa and all this
okay.
stuff.
Okay.
Majorly, yeah.
Okay, so you said something. You said something like I've lost my line of thought. I was going to pick on something you said earlier, but maybe it will come back to me. So tell me again, have you been able to discover your financial mistakes now? The mistakes you've made since you started your production business?
Yeah, like thinking there was when some songs I produced, German used to be a buzz, I didn't really take advantage of it, you know, because I thought it's going to, you know,
it will always be like that.
You know,
Okay.
there are a lot of moves I should have made that I didn't.
Okay.
But not just financially, also
because that made you lose financially, because if you had capitalized on it at the time.
Exactly. So
okay.
you know, you live and you learn.
Okay.
Every day you learn, you know. And also really getting my studio together.
Okay.
Yeah, because when I had a little buzz then.
Okay.
Yeah, I just preferred working from home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Doing your stuff from your house.
Yeah.
You didn't think it was necessary to get a studio?
Yeah, because I was really trying to restrict myself from just everybody.
Okay.
But now I just
realized.
Yeah, I just started got a studio now. So,
okay.
So I can work, because I really want to get the new talent, the new guys, you know, support the new talents.
Okay. So that's part of why you need a studio now, to package yourself and all that. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, that's good. We wish you all the best.
Yeah, thank you. I'm still trying to figure it out, because you know, like those songs, like I said, that I produced, I didn't get no royalties. And
oh wow!
Do you understand? I didn't get no royalties because I was just like
doing it.
Okay, when the song blow up, maybe
you
there was
also.
No maybe, yeah. Okay. So, but now I've structured myself down.
Better.
When I'm working with an artist, I know what I'm getting, and you know.
Okay, so does that mean that before you go into any kind of, before you make beats and all that with all these artists, you need to like have like a written agreement?
Yeah, although
something?
that obstructs creativity too. But I mean, what I do is I just work first. Then after working, I'm like, okay, then see, this is how I work. This is what I need to do. This, that. This is what I need.
Okay.
You know? So,
and then they
exactly.
But if it's not written in paper and there's no written agreement,
yeah, of course, I'll have my lawyer email you.
And all that. Okay, so that's how you.
Yes.
Okay, great. So now tell me, this production business, is it sustainable? Like, is this something somebody can do till, 50, 60?
Yeah, but you have to be very smart about it. Not. I mean, I can't even count, people from this part of the world that have been able to sustain.
To stay till that.
Yeah. Okay. So I hopefully I plan to be one of them.
One of them that
like the Quincy Jones is almost 80 years. He's still doing his thing. From producing Michael Jackson and everything. So it is, if you really love it, first of all. But also you have to be smart, like business-wise. You have to invest in other things, have other streams of income.
Yeah. Okay, so you're not dependent on just production.
Yeah.
Okay, so that leads me to my next question. Somebody says here, KJM Media Production says, great, Tony Ross, how do you charge per production? I'm sure you want to say that. I'm sure you want to say that on there, right?
Oh, so I mean, it depends on what you're working on, but do email me. I mean, I can't say that.
Okay, you have to. Okay, but I was going to say, if you had an artist who didn't have money to pay you yet, but he wants to do a song, and then says, okay, so if we do the song and the song at the end of the day becomes what we want it to be, then I give you something. Is that allowed?
On that, they are like, the artists have to be. I have to see a lot of potential.
Okay, for you to.
The artists have to be very good, and also, there's a lot. The personality too.
Okay.
Because there are so many people. They will say that, and soon as the money comes, they'll go meet another producer. It happens a lot of time.
Okay, so
where you produce for a new artist, and they take that song to go search for funds, and soon as the fund comes, you don't see them again.
They'll just leave.
Yes,
Can you imagine?
it happens all the time.
Okay, so
all
it's
the
better
time.
to just pay me.
Yeah, no, of course, pay me.
Pay me
Pay
what
me.
when
Of
I
course,
do
I'll
your
work with you with all my,
all
more,
your yeah.
I can
Okay.
discount. I can give you a discount, but I mean, come on, I have to feed
Okay.
straight up.
Okay, great. So tell me, how do you generate ideas, income, and create content?
Yeah.
What inspires you to even do what you do?
Yeah, like I love music. I really like everything. I might just be walking and just see somebody quarreling and just pick something. I don't, it just come because I've been doing this for a while, so I've really trained myself to really be inspired by
a lot of things.
Sometimes I just go on YouTube. I watch documentaries, movies.
Okay.
A lot
And
of
then
things.
you pick on
some
that.
real life stuff. Sometimes I just play around with sounds and different people with different stuff that
Different
inspire.
stuff.
Some people have to smoke or whatever.
Yes, I was going to say that. Is
Yeah.
it that in the studios you guys do a lot of all that?
You guys,
'Cause
that's stereotype.
No, I'm
Funny
not
thing
saying
is-
you. I'm just saying a lot of
Yeah.
people say when you're in the studio, you said something that the
Yeah,
producers
yeah,
drop
yeah.
the beat and
Yeah.
then the guy starts,
Yeah.
Do they do this when they are normal? They need to be in a particular state frame of mind to be able to enter that spiritual realm. So
No, I if you really love music, there's not that doesn't.
Okay, you
mix
don't
up with
need all of that.
Like me, I don't smoke. I've never smoked before,
okay.
and I don't do drugs or whatever.
Okay,
I
so
like
you're
the music
just
really inspire me.
wow.
Yeah, but everybody have their vices and what they
Okay. Okay.
do.
So has your background affected who you are today as a producer?
Yes.
Did you come from a music background, like your family? Does anybody sing? Because you're all about.
Just in church.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you were in the choir.
No, I was too shy to be in choir.
So, so how are you able to come now in front of the camera?
Yeah, that's
That's life.
The music, like. I'll tell you this: most of your favorite celebrity, Whiskey, they are really, 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 really shy people.
Are you serious?
Yes, very shy, very shy people.
So
But once they come in front of that mic, the music just transforms them.
just transforms
Yeah.
them. So they're a different person outside and then inside.
100%.
Okay.
100%.
Okay. So tell me, how do you source for your clients? How do you get people to come?
Yeah, come
How do you
on.
get
I
them?
mean,
Yeah.
like right now, I'm doing that. I mean,
Like by talking on the radio.
Exactly,
Okay, it's part of how you put yourself out
yeah.
there.
I really then word of mouth, people really like work with Tony Ross, I'm still looking for ways actually.
And one of the best forms as well, like you said, is your product selling itself.
Exactly.
Like when you do a good song, people
Exactly.
listen to
People
it, people
always-
like
yes.
it, and like, oh, I want to work
Yeah.
with this guy
Yeah.
because of what he has
Yeah.
done.
And also I have my sound.
Okay, that's how you sound already.
Yeah, like people know when they want something, when they want dance or something. it's
Okay.
like, this
That's-
guy that can
Okay, so you're
Yeah.
more of a dancehall reggae kind of.
my popular works.
That's your popular.
Yeah.
Okay, but you can do others.
Of course. I have like diversity.
Okay, so do you do gospel music?
I do every kind of music.
So anybody can.
Yeah, as long as it's
Okay.
music.
Okay, what about R&B?
Yes, of course.
So you can do everything.
Yeah.
Anyone is
Yeah.
fine. Okay, great.
If, any kind of music, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I saw something. I saw that you were performing somewhere when I visited your page. So
Yeah.
you're doing a little of music as well.
Yeah, no, the performance is actually. I started off as a rapper and I put out a lot of materials.
Okay.
But now I'm just focused on
Production.
being a producer and
Okay.
maybe in the future I'll definitely come back and just make music for the fun, like
Okay.
I love just for the fun.
Just
of
for
it.
the fun of it.
Yeah.
But now you're focused on strictly
production.
production.
I'm putting up my
Your stuff.
producer albums and collaborations.
Okay. So how do you separate your business funds from your personal funds?
I have different accounts.
Okay, you have two. You have two different accounts.
Yeah.
So one is for
I'm
business.
still trying, because we're just talented people that came from the street and tried to figure out these things. Nobody gave us
any OT,
financial advice. We didn't go to any fancy school where they tell you, no, this is how you know. So we've made a lot of mistakes, and we are now just
trying to learn
and all that, you know. So that's it. That's basically it.
That's basically it.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your habit when it comes to savings? Do you think you are a good saver?
Not.
You know.
No, as soon as I see a new sneaker, I'll go break my safe.
Okay. So why do you think that is? Do you think entertainers in general are good savers or not?
They are not.
Okay.
Because most of them get caught up with you know, they want to show off.
Okay.
You know, I've outgrown that. I only do stuff I want to do, not to impress anybody.
Okay, but in the past, a lot of entertainers
need
to get that new stuff.
You need to be in the club cause that's
where your market is.
You know, that kind of thing. But I can't even remember the last time I clubbed, because it's not business.
You're not.
No,
you're not like down.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me, do you train people who want to learn how to produce? Do you do any form of training?
I've tried in the past and it didn't turn out well, for real. People are not loyal.
People are not
loyal. They come and before you know, they are insulting you.
But
cussing you out, and they are calling you out on social media.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
But did they pay? Was it free training or did they?
Almost free.
Okay, almost free.
Yeah, like somebody, the last person I worked with like that.
Okay.
He came from Benin City to come live with me and everything.
Wow.
You know, the mom was begging and everything. So through me, he met somebody else, and he moved to the person's house.
Whoa, another producer.
You understand? An artist.
Well, an artist.
You know, I started hanging out with that person
and just sidelined you.
I was just watching. Then that one kicked him out. Then he now came back and said he wanted to come and learn. And I said, well. Then he started insulting me.
Okay, because you asked him to go. Wow, so it's a big problem when you're doing it.
A lot of people are not loyal.
Okay.
But I'm still looking to train people.
To train people.
Yeah.
If you find somebody who is serious and
for
ready.
For a fee though, you know, because if you don't pay for it, you won't value it. You know, because it's a career. It's not just like something. If you are really serious about it,
no, you'll pay.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So entertainment in Nigeria, do you think it is? You know, it's going to add to the, should I say, the economic value of what Nigeria is right now?
Yes, Jamaica, music is one of their biggest
market. Source of
okay, revenue for the country.
For the country.
For real.
So in Nigeria, we're getting
for real.
there.
If our government empowers, there's a lot to be done. There's a lot of other parts of entertainment that
That is.
I mean, we consume music every day.
Okay.
You know.
So.
There's a lot.
Okay, so can you tell us a few things you feel that the government can do to make what you do as a body better?
Yeah.
Before we round off. How can the government help you? For example, if you had someone here today and he says, okay, producers, what's your problem? What are you guys having? What are the challenges you're facing? How can I help you guys be better? Because we see that you guys can actually contribute to Nigeria's revenue, bringing good music, good sound. At least it's speaking for Nigeria that we're not just doing the wrong things out there.
Exactly.
You know, we can do better. So
exactly. Yeah. It's provide platforms for us to be able to like for the young ones to be able to try, because it's hard. It's really hard. Like a new producer coming out that don't know what to do.
Okay.
A lot of talented people have just been blown away, and they went to their normal jobs. It's hard,
But why can't this thing be taught in school?
We need that. There should be a producer class, and I actually plan on doing that. Doing like a secondary school tour. And telling people like being a music producer is a career. It's like a doctor,
it's like being a doctor.
Yeah, like it's also because music every day, people consume music every day.
Every day, so it's a big deal.
So that also we should have like health insurance and all those things come in place. And more awareness,
By that, I think that the insurance part will come more if you, the producers, can organize yourselves
It's
and
hard.
come together and do something. Because when there's a body, then
that
you understand
can,
that can come into play. Because we see a lot of people who are into entertainment and then they're not. When they grow old or they get sick, people have started donating money for them. But we thought they had money.
Exactly.
So it's kind of like a problem.
Exactly.
So we've run out of time. So very quickly, what are your final words to the people?
Yeah, stay true to yourself. Listen to music, good music, support music. And follow me on Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah, that's
Tony Ross Beats.
Okay.
Tony Ross, ROSSBEAT. Tony Ross Beats. And keep listening to Inside Radio.
Okay.
And drink a lot of water.
We like that part. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for joining us on the show today. It is the business side of entertainment, and we had the producer, songwriter, talented Tony Ross here in the studios. I hope you've learned a thing or two. First and foremost, your product, your music, your sound will sell itself. So do good music and then it would naturally sell itself. My name is Kewe Akindola. Till I come your way next week, it is business side of entertainment from Inside Radio. Do have a great weekend. Bye.